Hey, Hans here again. I want to add on to that last video. There was some other stuff I felt I needed to add into that. Part of that feeling was as well, I just kind of looked down and I saw myself in a certain way that kind of flashed back into the past of a time in my life when I was feeling very strong and very, confident and very just on top of things and in control. Not that I'm not right now, but that feeling, that sensation was just like, wow. And I think that's what really started this feeling for me this evening here, just moments ago. I just sometimes you just do that. You look at something a certain way, and it'll remind you of something in the past, right? And it may be a good feeling or a bad feeling. This is one of those moments. I just kind of looked down and thought, and it just kind of like jolted me, this feeling. And I'm like, wow. And it's again as simple as I'm going to perform this little exercise here with you. And if wherever you're at right now in your life, maybe you're watching this as a distraction, you're procrastinating on something you're supposed to be doing, or maybe you're actually looking for some encouragement or some motivation, or maybe you're just trolling Facebook and just clicking on things. I don't know where you're at right now, but wherever you're at, let me help empower you right now. Okay, so pay attention here real quick and suspend your disbelief. Okay, suspend your disbelief. What if you could choose to feel a different way? What if right now in this moment you could choose to feel strong? You could choose to feel confident. You could choose to feel powerful and in control of your life. How would that make you feel? Imagine, visualize, feel those feelings right now, right? Just start feeling them right now. What would it feel like? What would it look like to you? What would it smell like? What would it feel like? What would you see around you? What would you be hearing right now? How would it feel? How would it taste? Use the five senses and really get into it and just start visualizing that, start thinking about it. What if you could feel the way that you wanted to feel right now? What if you could? Suspend disbelief and just envision and just, pretend, use your imagination. How would it feel if you could feel the way that you would love to feel? At the beginning of the year you have New Year's resolutions and you set goals every 90 days or however often you set goals, or maybe you don't, but it's a good idea, a good practice to do. But instead of just setting goals or setting a New Year's resolution or an intention, instead, just start thinking about, start visualizing, how would it feel if you actually did achieve those goals? If you hit that New Year's resolution, if you achieved your intention, how would that make you feel? And really feel those feelings right now. How do you want to feel? How do you want people to respond to you? How do you want them to react to you? When a certain accomplishment in your life takes place, how will you see the people around you, responding, reacting? Are they going to be clapping for you? Are they going to be giving you high fives? Are they going to be calling you on the phone, congratulating you, blowing up your Facebook page, texting you? How is it going to occur for you when you accomplish those goals, or you really, accomplish that objective, whatever it is that you have of what you want to have in your life? And maybe you've given it up. Maybe you've thought about it so many different times and you just think it's not possible for you. Just get rid of all that. What is it that you want? What is it that really motivates you and really inspires you? And just what's the way that if you could design your life, if you could create your life any way that you wanted to, without, forget reality, forget what you should or could or whatever, just if you could have it any way that you wanted to, again, completely suspend disbelief, how would it look? How would it feel to look that way? Experience that in your imagination, experience that in your mind. And as you start to feel those feelings, the joy, the satisfaction, the empowerment, just the powerful, confident feelings, as I did just here recently, and just accidentally, just kind of looking at my sleeve, just the way that it was on I was holding my arm here on the side window. All of a sudden, those feelings just popped into my mind, and what a powerful experience that was! Complete pattern interrupt, and it just completely shifted my space. Again, not that I was in a bad space to begin with, and if I was, it would be even greater of a transformation in that moment. But just it's such a powerful exercise, and if you can do it consciously, you can do it intentionally, you can shift yourself out of whatever space you're in by just pretending, just imagining, just letting go of wherever you're at right now, suspending your disbelief and just feeling, okay, forget everything that's happening, all the problems in my life, all the mistakes, all the situations, all the feelings that I have that are not good or whatever they are, and just think, how would I want to feel in this moment? Just let it go and just allow it. Just let it happen. I'm the biggest person out there who holds on to things, right? I disconnect. I don't want to let things really take place. I feel like people are trying to pull one over on me and all this kinds of stuff, and I'm hesitant to let people share things with me. I disconnect. I withdraw, right? And I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to fall into that trap. It's a safe space. There's no one even listening. No one even knows what's going on right now. You're just watching this quick little video, and I'm just trying to help you kind of share an experience that I've had just recently, because I think it's so impactful. It's so awesome, such a wonderful feeling that I really want. I think you deserve to experience that as well yourself right now, today. Not in the future, not 5 years from now, but right now, experience it. Just see what it's like. And when you're feeling those feelings of joy and emotion and power and satisfaction and joy, just being on top of the world, know that you can create something like that anytime you want. And the more times you allow yourself to feel those feelings, the more times you make that a habit and it becomes a behavior, and all of a sudden now you are creating that in your life every single day, and that becomes your reality, no longer just a figment of your imagination. Don't think about it too much, because you may, fool yourself out of it or trick yourself out of it or think your way out of that, but just start feeling that way. Start feeling how you want to feel and watch your life transform before your eyes. Not just in your mind's eye, not just in your imagination, but in this reality that we all live in, this physical world. Watch it manifest and transform right away. Hans Schaff, hope that helps, and again, wishing you the same experience that I'm feeling right now. It's awesome. You deserve it too. Feel it. We'll talk to you in the next video.